funny, huh?
Yeah!
This is gonna break. So I didn't know if I wanted to do a 2-button or a 3-button for you guys. Because 3 buttons might be a little too sexy for you, but I'll do it. Anyway, that wasn't a joke, that was serious. I know exactly what you're thinking, and the answer to both questions are yes. Yes, I'm from Brooklyn. And yes, I'm white. It's alright, I'm officially white because I lack all the hot qualities that could possibly make me black, except diabetes. He likes that. Now, but there's 3 real defining characteristics that make me a white man. The first one is, I'm insanely responsible. I pay all my bills on time. I have a very high FICO score. And I love the sweet yet tangy taste of cilantro. The second characteristic... You like that one too? The second characteristic is that I have no rhythm. I can't dance. Right? And then the third and final characteristic is I don't have a cock, I don't have a dick, and I don't have a penis. You seem all too excited about this. But I do have a pimple. And I'm gonna tell you how I found out about this pimple. I was on a standard rooftop downtown one night getting a blowjob in the bathroom from this girl, right? She had my entire dick and all of my balls in her mouth and looked at me and said to me as clearly as I'm about to say to you, how does that feel? That's a true story. What are you laughing at? It's okay though, because I found some pills called Cock Extender 15s. They're lead-based and made in China, so they're safe. Right? Guaranteed to add 8 inches, except the side effects are severe to extreme kidney failure, colon disintegration.
Right?
So now it kind of makes sense why my cock is growing, but I haven't taken a shit in 6 weeks. Makes sense, I get it. I grew up in Brooklyn. Growing up in Brooklyn for me was pretty hard because all my friends were more Tony Montana from Scarface. I was more of the male Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City. People in my neighborhood were addicted to crack. I was addicted to fashion. Chances are, if you bought any drugs in Brooklyn during the late 90s and early 2000s from a guy in a full tuxedo and top hat, that was me. It's true. And when we went to do stick-ups, this is exactly how I showed up. The only difference is I had on a Phantom of the Opera mask. And a man purse. I actually got kicked out of Brooklyn. Niggas there revoked my ghetto pass. And I never really understood why. I mean, you know, because you like semi-automatic guns and Air Jordans, and I like man purses and Prada loafers,
right?
Where are we really different at?
Right.
I mean, at their core, man purses and Prada loafers are accessories, right? And what's wrong? I mean, I know you're a thug and you're tough, but what's wrong with me asking you if the blue in my pocket square makes my eyes pop? What's wrong with me wanting to know which Sex and the City character you identify most with? It's okay if you're sensitive and overbearing like Charlotte or Miranda. You're not cool or sexy like Carrie or Samantha. It's okay, you're still a thug, so you win. It's fine. Where's all the big girls? I love big girls. Big girls are the shit. And I'm not talking about the 200 or the 225 pound big girls. Those are the skinny ones. I'm talking about the ones... It's true. I'm talking about the ones that are going on their second gastric bypass. He knows. I like those kind of big girls. And big girls are hot because no matter what kind of panties they start out wearing in the morning when they leave their house, when they get home at night, it's a thong. That's a true story. Big girls are hot, you know, because I'm engaged to a big girl. And, no, don't clap. You don't know this bitch. Don't clap. She's a sweet girl, but I am. I'm engaged to a big girl. And I see what happens when I go out. The other big girls, I see them winking at me. I see them blowing kisses at me. When we're at restaurants, they're sending me over extra dessert. Sometimes they may have the waiter bring me over a note on a napkin that says, meet me at the Popeyes in Encino. It's a true story, it happens all the time. But here's why I fuck with big girls and will never, ever fuck with another skinny girl ever in my life. no matter how you try to fuck a big girl, from the front, but especially from the back, it all feels like you're bouncing on a trampoline. And who doesn't love a trampoline? Right? So I mentioned I'm engaged, right? And being engaged is hot, especially the communication aspect of it all. Because there's nothing better than spending a wonderful Saturday afternoon sitting Indian style in the middle of the living room for 2 hours while my girl looks me in the eye and tells me how flawed and fucked up I am and how magnificent and perfect she is. That's called effective communication, right? And the best part about being engaged is you get to have sex in the same position all the time. Right? All the time. And on top of that, my girl suffers from lockjaw syndrome, so she can only suck my dick for 17 seconds. The rest of the time after that, I have to jerk off. One time, this is a true story, don't laugh. This is a true story. One time, the first time this happened, she put her fingers in her mouth, right? I thought she was gonna do some sexy shit, but that's definitely not what happened. She put her fingers in her mouth, and she goes, oh baby, come for me. Oh, this dick is so juicy. I said, bitch, how the fuck would you know? My dick's been in my hand for the last half hour. That's what time it is, ladies and gentlemen.